Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Legacy Discussions, where we leave legacies and not liabilities. I am your host, Taisha Beard, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Multiplier community. Today with me, I have Miss Sharon Osborne Patterson. Welcome,
Hello,
Sharon.
hello.
Welcome to the couch.
I'm loving the couch.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to tell the world who you are, and then I want you to tell us who Sharon really is.
Okay.
So Sharon Osborne Patterson is a highly certified and compassionate real estate Louisiana and Mississippi broker with expertise in residential, commercial, and multifamily sales, as well as a property management services, holding designations in Certified Real Estate Negotiators, CRIN, Certified Business Development Agent, CBDA, Certified Expert Listing Agent, CELA, and Certified Exclusive Buyers Agent, CEBA. Go girl. Sharon brings a wealth of knowledge and hands-on approach to supporting her team and clients. As the founder of Patterson Properties in Gonzales, Louisiana, she leads with Christian-based values, emphasizing integrity, empathy, and a commitment to her agents' growth and well-being. Sharon's motto is, "It's more than real estate," reflects on her dedication to purpose over profit, building a real estate community grounded in trust and in excellence.
Well, okay, girl. You did your research. Huh?
You that girl. You that girl. Sharon, you have a lot going on.
I do.
New building.
Which I thank God for. Girl, I thank God for. Coming from my old building, which was about 1,300 square feet to 3,200 square
Come
feet.
on.
That's called preparation.
Yes.
I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to open up the doors and welcome everybody in and show them around, but I'm excited about that.
So when's the opening?
I am trying to do a re-grand opening in September.
Okay.
I have not figured out the date yet, but I'm trying to do a re-grand opening.
Yeah.
September, somewhere around that time.
So you're preparing for the growth that's coming to Patterson Properties.
Correct. I said, God gave it to me. Preparation, let's get it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm claiming it already. Growth.
Yes.
Diversity, excellence. We preparing for it all.
Yeah. What's your vision for the new space? Because that's a lot of space.
Oh, girl, my vision is for the overflow.
Yeah.
It's for the overflow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the vision. Overflow.
Yeah. Overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Overflow of clients.
Overflow, an abundance of clients.
Yes.
Of abundance of conferences. I have so many different things that I'm thinking about doing it. God gave me the space to do it in.
Yeah.
Breaking barriers when I want to do it here and in Gonzales, I can hold it right there at that space.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we can have it in-house and then I can travel other places with it like I've been doing. But I have so much going on and I just get up and I write it down in my tablet and I'm like, okay, God, you blessing this tablet.
Yes.
Because get a tablet.
Yes.
Because early in the morning, girl, when I'm dreaming, I pop up and I start writing that stuff down in the tablet. And I've seen that stuff starting to come to fruition. And I'm like, God, give me a couple of tablets. And so, but get a tablet.
Yeah.
But just those things that I have in the works that I'm planning on, I got the space to do that now.
Yeah. I love that for you because I saw you.
Girl,
like
from,
when you
from
were
the ground.
I saw you, right? And you were one of those people that honestly motivated me because you did not stop. Your
Girl,
vision and it's so big. Your goals are so big and you are not afraid to go for it.
I am not because I believe when God gives us something, he doesn't intend for it to be small.
Yeah.
His vision for us is not small. His love for us is not small. The things that he gives us, we should go big.
Yeah.
He blessed us with it. And so I'm like, Lord, I have no fear. I'm just you gave it to me. Yeah. I can't fail. I know I can't fail. So why can't I go big? Who told me I can't?
Yeah.
I remember when I was doing my social media, when I opened up that stuff was crap. But baby, it's fire now.
That's right.
It's fire now. Practice makes perfect.
That's
And
right.
I was looking back on that, and I was like, because all my social media things, I design it myself, or me
Yeah.
and Marvinus will design it. And I said, baby, I said, look at this crap. He's like, but look at it, it's fire
Yeah.
now. I'm like, it sure is.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's like when you're a one woman show, even though you dreaming big, hoping big, but some things you got to sit down and you got to do it yourself until, other things come about. But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean stop because you don't have it at the
That's
minute. It
right.
just mean keep pushing.
Until you
Keep
can
pushing.
build a team and
Correct.
create a team.
Correct. Correct.
So, Sharon, what made you want to start a brokerage? Because I know before you were licensed, and
Yeah.
then you call me and you're like, "I'm going to study for my broker's license,"
Yes.
and I'm like, "So what's the why behind that?"
Well, I studied for my broker's license because I think I remember I told you the story on Black Sofa Talk. I had actually went to it was a real estate function with a fellow real estate. She's a broker now as well, and I heard it clear as day. You were born to be a leader. I'm like a leader, and it was long story short. God told me I was going to have my broker's license, and I put it on a back burner for a long time. And so, long story short, things happened. It kind of fell into my lap. I went and got it. Excuse me. Next thing you know, that's how it was. I got the broker's license. The office came. It's like every boom, boom, boom. Everything just fell into place,
Yeah,
just like God told me it would. It
yeah,
fell into place. But my broker's license, I wanted to make a difference and an impact. I wanted to open something that really represented who I was. It really represented Christ.
yeah,
It really represented growth. It really represented compassion and also education and help for people. And I wanted it to reflect that and to show that, because some things they market to you in the real estate industry, but it's not really there.
yeah,
It's not really there. So I wanted to reflect it. Has it been easy? No. Have I had to shake the trees? Yes.
yeah,
Have I had to come in with attitudes and conflicts? Yes. Has it driven me crazy? Yes. But I'm still here and I'm still going because I
yeah,
know what was promised to me.
yeah.
But we can't run from the trials and tribulations.
Right.
We're going to always have that. So it means a lot to me to see my business flourish,
Yeah,
and the promises of God to
yeah.
come to pass.
So
Yeah.
you talked about the journeys. We've been talking about that a lot today.
Girl.
Of just some things that you go through. Even though God said this is what it is, this is what I have for you. That don't mean it's gonna be easy.
Oh,
That don't
no,
mean it's gonna be
ma'am. No,
raindrops and
ma'am.
rainbows.
No, ma'am.
So to somebody that's an agent right now,
Hmm.
that's saying, yes, I can sell all the real estate I want. I can buy all the real estate I want, but I want to open something where I can lead other people.
Right.
What would you talk to them about the journey?
The journey, first, I would say sit down and think about the type of agent you really want to be. Master that. And when I mean master it, not only on the field, but education wise, master that. So that allows you to begin to teach other people. And once you master those things, then you go get your broker's license. Then you go get the building and then start building your team. But without mastering your position, who could you teach?
Yeah.
Because you don't have the skills. So master before you step out there.
Is it possible in today's world after COVID, right, where a lot of people are kind of doing away with some of the commercial real estate and working more from home? Is it possible to own a brokerage and not have a building?
It is. It is. It depends on what your vision is.
Yeah.
I know a lot of brokers that have their brokerages, and mine's is a firm, y'all, not a brokerage.
Okay.
It's a
My
firm.
bad.
A lot of people have theirs, out of their house. But me, I can't work from home.
Yeah.
I'd rather have some place that shows business, because at home I'm going to be doing laundry, I'm going to be watching TV, but some place that shows business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Business minded. I need that structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel other people need that structure too. And a lot of real estate is moving towards a lot of technology, online. But me, I'm not an online person.
Yeah.
You know, I need to be face to
You
face.
need that
You know, I
connection,
need,
human
yeah, I
connection.
need that face to face.
Yeah.
I need to be hands on. You know, I need to see what my agents are doing. You know, I want to be available. And I want to say, hey, meet me on, you know, a Zoom call. No, I want to have a place where you can come and really digest what I'm giving you, and I can digest what your needs are.
Yeah.
You know, so and then I think it's just that reflection of putting out there, you know, also the community to see that they actually have a place that they can go to, because not everybody's tech savvy.
Yeah.
You know, some people they want that face to face connection, and that's a lot of things that's being done away with to that face to face relationship. And we know in real estate it's all about
Relationship, of
relationships.
course. Yeah.
Right. So I like having a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it expensive? Yes. But what isn't?
Correct. Yeah.
Hmm.
So when it comes to, and I need you to educate me on this. What's the difference between a firm and a brokerage?
Well, I think it's your preference.
Okay.
My preference is I don't like to use the word brokerage because they got the word broke in it.
Oh, okay.
That's my preference.
Bars? Okay.
And that's the honest truth.
Okay.
So I call mine a firm.
Okay.
And then because I believe what God told me, I'm moving on to the executive side of it.
Yeah.
So I want it to be called a firm.
Got it.
A real
Okay.
estate firm. Yes.
I love that. So you could do so many other things with a firm, though.
Correct.
Right? I mean, because you can even hire some attorneys in there doing
I can,
closing.
right? I can, and that's one of the things that I'm starting next year is I'm going to Southern University for real estate law. I always wanted to be a lawyer,
Yeah.
and so I registered for next year to get my law degree.
Honey, that's just gonna
in
be
real
another
estate.
reason for me to call you because,
Yes.
you know, when you're doing tax sales and all that stuff that we've talked about, I need a real estate
Yeah.
attorney to take care of that paperwork.
Yeah,
That-
but
yeah.
that's something I always wanted to do, and I said, hey, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start that journey, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I'm
I
excited
mean,
for you. I
girl,
didn't know
me too.
that.
I was like, woo woo.
I didn't know that. So how long is that program?
Well, it depends on. Well, I already have a lot of credits, so I'm hoping it won't take me too long.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see the length of time I really want to go to put into it. Do I want to just stop at just getting my degree, or do I want to go further? Do I want to take the bar? I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's important for me to have it as being a real estate broker and also owning a firm that I have that background too.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So I know Breaking Barriers is coming up. This
It
is
is.
this
girl,
is
it
the
is.
second Breaking Barriers.
Actually, it's the third.
It's the third.
It's the
That is
third
right.
one.
It is the third. That's right. I forgot the first one was in Baton Rouge. Second one, Baton Rouge, but much bigger. And this
Correct.
one's going to be even bigger.
Correct.
So what put that in your spirit? Like why? First of all, why the name Breaking Barriers?
Because we need to break barriers. It's time. It's time to break barriers. It's time to stop hearing the no's and learn to hear the yeses. Yes, we may get 1,000 no's, but don't just stop there.
Yeah.
You know, but also we're hearing the no's because we're not prepared.
Yeah.
We need to go to someone that's going to educate us, not just have their hand out for money.
Yeah.
And so it was in my spirit of how many people, and also from my own experiences that I've been through, I said, you know what? Hey, I'm going to teach other people what I know. You know, and it's time for us to break the barriers. It's time for us to stop the foreclosures. It's time for us to stop the repossessions because knowledge is power.
Yeah.
You know, and if we have that knowledge, we can make a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
You know, and it's in, for lack of a better word, we can stop living in ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's not a lack of a better word. Maybe that's the right word.
Maybe that's the
you
right
know,
word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, we make a lot of wrong financial decisions that we need to be mindful of. We also have to think about how we spending our money. Do we really need to buy those things? No, we don't really need to buy those things. I know, baby, I love to buy shoes and makeup. I know. But lately I've been
Scaling back a little bit.
Trying to.
Yeah. And it's not because
Trying
you're
to
broke.
scale.
It's just you want to make smart decisions.
Do I need it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let it sit on a shelf for 24 months and expire.
Yeah.
A 45 bottle of foundation that I could have
Yeah.
just put into my savings account.
Right.
You know, it's about thinking smarter.
Yeah.
So I think with the things that I have learned, you know, my husband and I wanted to share my story with others and also educate them.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of us get up and we sign documents and don't know what we're signing.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know the difference from a balloon note, fixed rate, arm rate, mortgages. We just signing, and not asking any questions.
Yeah.
So that's my heart that I want to share, and I want to educate people, and I want to make it. And so far, everyone that we'll be doing, it's growing and growing because eventually I want to do a conference.
Yeah.
You know, with breaking barriers. So that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. So you do this in conjunction with your husband, Marvinus, who's
Correct.
the lender.
Correct.
Shout out to the
yes.
lender.
Yes, baby. Shout out to the lender. Yeah.
So y'all put this on and kind of like walk people through what to expect, because there's one. Give us the date of the next one that's coming up.
It's going to be July 26th. Get ready. I want to see you in the house.
Yeah.
July 26th is going to be in Metairie, 4021 Trenton Street in Metairie. We're going to have the meet and greet start at 12, and then Breaking Barriers is going to start at 1. So when you're coming, you're going to get information from the whole line. Everybody that you're going to be purchasing a home with, they're going to be there. And what I'm meaning is you're going to have me as the broker. You're going to have a lender. You're going to have a closing attorney. You're going to have pest control. Everyone that you need to source out will be there at this event, and they're going to give you all insights on the information that you need to obtain your home. If you're not ready, we can put you on a plan. You can ask your questions. You just get the information that you need. You're gonna also have fun. We're gonna have some giveaways. You're gonna eat good. We're gonna dance. We're just gonna have a great time. So it's not your regular home buyer seminar. It's not. This is something. It is Christian based, but we're gonna have fun at the same time.
So who should attend?
Everybody. If you want to sell your house, you know, or maybe you purchased your home before and you didn't get the ins and out of it. If you want to come and get the knowledge, come and get it. It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I was at the first one.
The second one.
And the second one.
Yes.
And the second one. Mm-hmm. And that second one, I just watched. Mm-hmm. I don't know how long, I don't know how far apart it was. I don't know if it's 30 days, 60 days, or whatever, but it was. Hey, I'm Thais Shabir with Legacy Studios located at Beard Properties in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If you're dreaming of starting a podcast but don't know where to begin, with Rent the Mic, it's plug and play. You just walk in, sit down, record, and leave. We'll handle the editing, the branding, and the delivery. Customize your set and let our pro team do the rest. No stress, no setup, all done for you. Let's make your podcast dreams a reality. Book your session now at www.beardproperties.net.
I think it was 2 months apart.
Was it 2 months apart?
Well, I think so.
It went from very intimate to running out of seats.
Yeah.
At that second one.
Yeah. I was so grateful. I was so grateful for that second one. So grateful and so full of it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That one, like I said, that one I think was truly for me.
Yeah.
You know, to break some barriers with myself.
Yeah.
You know, from everything that I felt like I had been holding in, you know, on this journey. You know, being an entrepreneur, it's not for the faint at heart. It's not, baby. It's a lot that goes. Them feelings be wrapped up, and you know you hold on to them, and then you just gotta release it. But that release, when I released it, it was like a wave because the release just wasn't for me. It was everyone else that was amongst had a situation. So that release, God came in for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and was I ashamed? No, baby, no, not at all.
You should have been.
Not at all.
I mean, it turned
baby,
into a praise session.
Baby, I'll praise him anywhere on this couch, anywhere. And so I remember my daughter, she said, Mama, you're not ashamed to pray. You're not ashamed to pray for nobody. I said, I'm sure not.
That's right.
I'm sure that I'll lay my hands on you in a quickness.
That's right.
Just like and I laughed about it because when I was a child, I used to watch my mom. And my mom, when you're talking about a woman filled with the spirit, baby, she
Yeah.
would lay her hands on you in a heartbeat and she will pray over you, baby. It's something, something
Yeah.
powerful. That woman is powerful.
Yeah.
And she would say that she prayed for a daughter cell. And if I'm not every bit of that woman, baby, Shirleyville, I love you, Shirleyville.
Yeah.
Uh huh. That's my mama.
I know, and your mama's so sweet. Every
She
time she
is.
see me, she give me the biggest hug. She's so
Girl,
sweet.
she hugging
She
everybody.
is so sweet.
Uh huh.
So Sharon, like, what is your backstory? Like, why do you think you do everything that you do in your business, in your life, in your faith walk, in your marriage? Like, what's the Sharon behind all of that?
Well, I have always been an entrepreneur. I have owned 4 salons in my lifetime. Um, Taught beauty school briefly. You know, I have always, right out of high school, I have always worked for myself. And I think as being a single mom, right out of high school, getting my cosmetology degree, and having that mouth to feed,
Yeah.
excuse me, um, that was enough for any mama, any good mama, to look at their child and want to succeed and want to do and provide for that child. So I think it started there. And then, you know, when I say a single mom, I was married to his dad. And it came through, it's different when God sends you someone
Yeah.
versus you having a man-made marriage. And when I say man-made marriage, is when you get married just to get married because you want to get married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, all because you have a baby with someone, that doesn't mean that that's the person God had set for you to
Correct.
marry. You know,
Absolutely.
we get down there and we do things that God didn't tell us to do. So, that in itself, Lord, that was a lot of praying
Yeah.
there, a lot of praying. I went through a lot of abuse, physical abuse, you know, emotional abuse with that person. So if I didn't have God, if God wasn't instilled in me, if my mom didn't give me Christ, I wouldn't have made it through
Yeah.
that situation. So from then on, I always had a heart for people, a heart for caring for people, a heart for praying for people, a heart to help people, a listening ear. I have always been that to so many people, especially as being a hairdresser, because you know, hairdressers, we are also therapists.
Oh, girl, we tell y'all everything.
Yes. So that, but in a nutshell, that's just me. That's just Sharon. I
Yeah.
give so, and sometimes I give so much of myself, I don't know how to hold back, you know, and so I'm praying on that. But is it for me to hold back? I don't know. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I'm always out there trying to help somebody.
Yeah.
But that has always been me. That's Sharon. That's me.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I told you this the last event that we attended. We attended Women in Unity together,
Uh-huh.
and Joycelyn was on the couch.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, she was on the couch a
I'm so
couple
proud
weeks
of her.
ago. She's doing amazing, and I told you there was a break and we went to lunch, and then we walked back over. But
Right.
I told you on that break, if you remember, I said I love this version
Oh,
of
yeah.
Sharon. Remember I told you that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you were allowing people, situations, circumstances to really affect
Mm-hmm.
how you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see it in you. It was weighing you down.
Right.
And
And
then,
it wasn't really the people. It was life. Sometimes if we don't catch a hold of life and put people in their place where they need to be, it will, business too, it will
Yeah.
really start to be a burden to you.
yeah,
You know, and that weight gets so heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said at breaking barriers, I really broke my barriers.
yeah,
You know, and now I set the boundaries. When I say no, I mean no.
yeah,
If I say I don't have the time, I don't have the time. If I say I'm not giving you no money, I'm not giving you no money. It's no.
yeah,
Because I have learned my lessons of giving so much. When it's time for Sharon to need something, I can't count on no one
yeah,
to come help me. But I can give someone my last. So it's no.
yeah,
Those things are no now. And now putting those boundaries into place because it needed to be there. Turning off that phone. When I say turning off that phone, getting a personal phone when I need to get a personal phone, it's made my world a whole lot better.
yeah. Well, I can tell the
Yeah.
difference in you, and you had to obviously release all of that.
Mhm.
And I mean, you just started to shine
Mhm.
and smile
Yeah.
more. And I mean, you were oozing with positivity. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I love this version of
Mhm.
Sharon. Like,
Yeah.
and I've seen since you let that weight go, you've just
Yeah.
been skyrocketing.
I had to
Yeah.
find me again because being an entrepreneur, you can get lost in
Yeah.
business. You can get lost with people, and the burdens of people,
Yeah.
and people come to you and their weight on you now.
Yeah.
And when someone come to me, I'm like, what you going to talk about? Because I can't allow that weight
Come on.
anymore. I can't. If
That
it's not
energy, that spirit, girl.
it's heavy.
Yeah, I know.
It's heavy. And so I'm like, mm-mm. If it's not positive, or if I can't give you a word for it, or if you don't know how to pray on your own to release that, I can't help you
Yeah.
no more. Because they feed off people, they feed off you, feed off of feet. And what's left?
Yeah.
What's
Sometimes
left?
you have to protect your peace.
Yeah, because my cup
Yeah.
stayed empty.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for my mama, honestly and truly,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for my mama prays for me all the time. I told her the other day, I said, Mama, you my biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
Besides my husband and my kids. I said, Mama, you my biggest cheerleader. Because she's praying for me even when I didn't know she was praying for me.
Yeah.
You know? And so she told me too. She said, Sharon, I love the you now.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I love the me now too.
Yeah.
I love the me. I said, it's easy to lose yourself as being an entrepreneur, a wife, a mother,
So
and other
much.
things. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you can lose yourself.
You can. And you start saying yes to things because you think it's going to help you. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the thing that's going to help you is the no. And I
Correct.
heard a gentleman say one time, he said that no is a full sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you feel like you have to explain
Yeah.
your no.
Correct.
And you have to say no because, and then you feel like you're going down this road and then it's like, well, let me just do it.
Yeah.
No, it's no.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And it's not a because, it's a no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't have to
Exactly.
explain it. It's a period at the end,
Right.
not a comma.
Right.
And when he said that, I was like, oh my God. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to hear somebody say that, and it was like, you know what? Why am I explaining myself
Mm-hmm.
to adults?
Yeah.
I
And
shouldn't
why?
have to.
Yeah. Why am I giving so much of myself?
Yeah.
Was Mr. Walmart giving so much of himself? Mr. Sears giving so much of himself?
Right.
You know what I mean? Mr. Chick-fil-A? No. No. As entrepreneurs, we have those counterparts that I'm trying to develop
Yeah.
that handle situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? CEOs, what are they in the background?
Yeah.
Delegating.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to the background to delegate.
Yeah. You know what someone asked me one day?
What?
So, like, when, I have sometimes, like, assistants or people that work with me,
Mm-hmm.
they may type up some bullet points. Like, I may have to present something like,
Yeah.
hey, put together some bullet points for me.
Right.
Like, I already know the information, but kind of keep me on task, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said, why do you let somebody else write your bullet points? I said, if you think for 1 second that a CEO is writing his own speech, you better think again.
Correct.
I'm trying to be a CEO. I'm thinking on a higher scale. If a CEO ain't having somebody to write his bullet points, I want somebody to write mine. You got to start acting like the people you want to
Correct.
become, right?
Correct.
Mimic those types of
Correct.
behaviors. And when I
Yes.
said that, he was like,
Correct.
a lot of sense.
Yes.
He thought I was taking a shortcut. I'm like, no.
No.
You think a CEO writing this speech? You think they're sitting at home right now saying, baby, they have people that's giving that to them. All they got to do
Exactly.
is show up.
Exactly.
I want to show up.
Correct.
I want to show up.
And why can't you?
You can.
You're doing it now.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
You sure can.
We're going to show up.
We have to show up. So when you say show up, what does showing up for Sharon looks like?
Showing up for Sharon means we're going to dress the part. Because I love dressing up now.
Yeah.
At first I was like, drop my
Sweats,
kids off.
yoga
Yeah,
pants.
baby. I will rock some sweats and some tennis shoes in a heartbeat. And I'm not a tennis shoe type of person. I put some Converse on and I looked at myself and I was like, what? That's another thing. Being a one-woman show will drag you down, appearance and all. And I said, oh, no, I can't do this. I can't do it. I said, let me find myself again.
Yep.
So showing up for me is making sure that I feel good.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. Making sure my atmosphere is good. And when I mean my atmosphere, I mean as soon as I'm walking through Patterson property doors, I'm already praying in the spirit.
Yeah.
I'm setting the tone. I'm setting the tone for whoever walks through that door. Your spirit ain't right. You coming with me with something, you're going to turn around, you're going to be leaving out that door because guess what? I have already set that atmosphere.
Yeah.
And so that's how my day goes. Showing up for myself is, like I told you, I set the boundaries. I say the no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I set my time when I am available, what I can do.
Yeah.
Don't call me with no mess.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. Client or no client. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear it today.
Yeah.
Because if you don't set the tone, they're going to set it for you.
That's right.
And you have to remember who's hired who
Yeah.
and who can fire who.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to keep you. All real estate money ain't good money.
Yeah.
It's not. And I tell that to my agents all the time. If it's not working, pass it on or say no.
Yeah.
You don't have to take the client. You don't have to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's not fitting with the vision. Everybody don't match your personality. That's okay.
Yeah, it is.
It's okay. I think I made a post about that last week or earlier this week. It's okay. Pass it on. Yeah.
It is.
Pass it up.
So, what does legacy mean to Sharon? Like,
baby.
And tell me, like, who is the legacy for?
My legacy is for my children. Don't get me up. When I talk about my children, I get emotional. But I ain't going there today. But my legacy is for my children. Not only for my children. When I leave this world, I want to know. I want it to be, Lord, if Sharon was still here, she would have helped you through this real estate course.
Yeah.
She would have done this for you. She would have done that for me. But also, I want to pass my legacy, not materialistic things as well, but also my spirit through my children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Christ through my children. That's the important legacy there. But I want to make sure that my children, when I leave this life, that they're able to perform, just as if I was here,
Yeah.
and they can stand independently, without
Yeah.
needing, you know what I mean, and also have that knowledge behind them. Hey, if Mama was here, Mama would have did this.
Yeah.
I know what to do. I don't need to ask no one. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can survive without this or without that because Mama and Daddy instill that
Yeah.
in me.
Do you want them to take over Patterson Properties one day?
I want them to continue to own it. But I believe my daughter, I told her, hey, Mama have built this foundation. You just hire another broker, put it in place, and you can still keep the finances.
Yeah.
She can go and travel around the world.
Yeah.
But as long as she keep the business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so important to tell. I mean, if you have a sale for $1 billion or something like that, then hey, maybe you do that and you start over,
Yeah.
right? You can rebuild it.
Yeah.
But unless you're selling as an exit strategy,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You keep it. I've
Keep
told
it.
my children the same thing about our real estate investments. Like, don't ever sell it.
Right.
Why would you sell it?
Right.
Keep it. Continue to get the cash flow. Continue to get the appreciation. Leverage it, right? At some point, it's going to be paid off. Go and get a line of credit against it and go buy more real estate.
Yeah, but be smart about it because
smart about
you hear
it.
so many people like second, third generations might have been blessed with their parents' businesses,
Yeah.
but finagled it and lost it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of being wise with the business so that they can pass it down. Don't just see the money in it. See who you can help, the assignment in it.
Correct.
See that you can pass it down to your children, and then your children's children and your children's children,
Yeah.
It's a
That's
legacy. Correct.
That's legacy.
Yeah.
So if somebody's looking to, there's agents out here right now, local agents, that are saying, I need a home. Is Patterson Properties open to hiring more agents?
I am open to hiring more agents. If that's you, you can DM me. You can come talk to me. I am very much, I am straight by the book though. I'll help you by any means necessary as long as it's on the line of straight. But yeah, I am open. All you have to do is show up with your resume. I need to know that you have at least sold something this year, at least 5 to 6, 7 properties this year. Or if you are a new agent, or maybe you have been in a rut, we can talk through that too. So, but I'm open.
Okay. And then as far as clients, is there a specific type of client you're looking for?
As long as they come in right.
Yeah.
As long as they come in right. If I can help you, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
That's why consultation is important. We're going to have the consultation, and I can say I can help you or I can't help you, but I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
First, yes.
And then the property management side of the business.
Girl, look, that is growing.
Talk about it.
Look, I have something else that I'm gonna launch next month.
Okay.
But we can talk about a little bit here.
Okay.
We can talk about a little bit here. I'll talk about a tad bit. It's a
Tad
little
bit.
sneak peek.
Come on.
So along with the property management, it's called Investor Care that I'm going to launch next month. And really what that is say someone doesn't want a property manager, but they have other things that needs to be done in maintaining their property. We're going to offer that. So say if they need grass maintenance or someone just to keep their books or, just different things like that, or
Yeah.
someone just to maintain their property for them, we're going to start offering that service.
Oh, we heard
So
it first
yes,
here.
so it's called Investor Care.
I love it.
And so it's just a little tidbit. We offer a lot more.
Yeah.
But say if they just don't want that property manager, but they want a lot of other things.
Yeah.
It depends on what they want, but we can cater to, around the clock things.
Yes.
And we have people on staff, because my dad used to, he's a custodian.
Okay.
And he used to have his own business long time ago. And, I really did it for him.
Yeah.
For a retirement thing. Because my dad is a licensed electrician. He's a licensed jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So I kind of did it for him.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, he's been working 2 jobs all his life. He's like, I'm ready to kind of wind down now. And I was like, I had already
Perfect
had the
opportunity.
idea about Investicare.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told him about it. And like I said, I'm just giving you a little tidbit. I'll give you
love
some
it.
more off the camera.
I love it.
And so I said, would you be interested in helping me launch this? And
Yeah.
so when I sat down with my business plan, get your business plan. When I sat down with my business plan and I showed it to him, he's like, we can do this.
Yeah.
I was like, and he was excited about it. And so my mom was like, well, I can help. I can do this and I can do that. And I said, well, that's on here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do like make ready when a tenant move out.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
They can call us. We'll come in. We'll paint. We'll clean up. Yada yada yada. Get it ready for the new tenant.
Yes.
Y'all
heard
Yeah.
it first here. She's dropping
Yes,
Investor Care.
Investor Care.
Call Patterson Properties.
Correct. It actually is on the website.
Okay.
It is on the website. I just haven't talked about it yet. So we're gonna do pest control. So we'll be able to spray and all that. We got a lot of
Girl,
things that we're gonna
that's
introduce to
amazing.
it. Yeah.
So you
So
know you already know I'm gonna be calling you.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So my dad is gonna kind of head it up, but
That's
it's
huge.
another branch of Patterson Properties.
That's
And
huge.
I was like, Lord, what can I call it? And Investor Care
I
came
think
to
that's
mind.
the perfect name for it. I
Mhm.
mean, it's not property management like you said. It's
No.
just those little simple things that you need.
Correct.
You can just go straight, kind of like a la carte.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
It's
that.
called Investor Care, taking care of your investor. Investor Care.
I love it. Okay, so Sharon, what do you want to be known for? I know we talked about your
Ooh,
legacy for your
Jesus.
children, but what do you want to be known for?
I just want to be known for being me.
Yeah.
Honestly and truly. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, y'all heard it here.
Just being me.
She just wants to be her.
That's it.
And I'm loving this version of you. Seriously. I told you that. I really think you're becoming that woman that you've always desired, and it's only going to go up from here.
Yeah. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about me. I'm excited about what's to come. I'm launching other things besides Investicare. And so that's why I said preparation.
Yeah.
Those 3,200 square feet going to be used.
That's right.
Preparation, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Because I do believe in today's day, you got to have other means of revenue coming
Of
in, other
course.
streams. And so real estate is so broad. You can
It
do a
is.
lot of things
Yeah.
with real estate, And so also interior decorating. That's one thing I'm passionate about. That's why Patterson Properties it looks the way it does. But
Yeah.
baby, wait till y'all see it now.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I want to launch because I love to decorate.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I'm going to launch too.
Girl.
So yeah, so
you're
why
going to
not?
need a big team. You're going to need a big
Yeah.
team.
So, and hey, agents, if y'all want to get into it, call me.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. And I'm so grateful to the agents that I have now that has watched me scrape the floor and come up now, that's still rocking with me.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for those.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that sees my vision, the ones that truly loved me, you know, and that are there. And we are, you know, I hear so many people say, you know, your real estate firm can't be your family, but my agents are an extended part of my family.
Yeah.
You know, we're just not, yeah, I am your broker, but we are family.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just the mother hen of the house, but we family.
Yeah.
You know, but we do have those, we still have those boundaries though.
Yeah.
You know, they know when Sharon is about business, and they know when it's time for us to laugh and giggle and talk. You know, but if you want a family, hey, come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot to give. We have a lot to offer.
So how can they find you, Sharon? What's your social media handles?
Oh, baby, so many of them. But you can go to my Facebook page. It's Sharon Osborne Patterson. Really across the board. You type in Sharon Osborne Patterson, you'll find me on everything. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Legacy Discussions. Sharon, thank you so much for joining
Thank
the couch
you.
today. And if y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I am your host, Taisha Beard. Remember to leave legacies and not liabilities.